Will one tiny squirrel be able to save the entire forest from drought? Watch till the end to see how bravery comes in all sizes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you love adventure stories. In the heart of the Whispering Woods, the animals lived in harmony until one fateful summer when the rains disappeared. The rivers shrank into thin trickles, the once lush grass turned brittle and yellow, and the mighty trees, which had always stood tall and proud, began to droop in sadness. The birds no longer sang in the mornings, and the usual chatter of the forest had faded into an eerie silence. The animals, now desperate and thirsty, gathered around the great rock, where the elders always met to solve the greatest of problems. "It is the work of the mighty Eagle King," croaked Old Toad, his voice raspy from the heat. His wrinkled skin glistened with sweat as he shifted on his dry, cracked rock. "He has stolen the rain and locked it in his mountain nest." A murmur of fear spread through the crowd. The Eagle King was the most powerful creature in the sky. His wings stretched wider than the tallest tree, and his talons were sharper than any thorn. No one dared challenge him. "Who could possibly face him?" muttered the zebra, flicking his dry tail. "I will go," squeaked Timmy, the tiny red squirrel, stepping forward from the crowd. His fur was dusty, but his eyes sparkled with determination. The animals gasped. "You are too small," boomed the elephant, flapping his great ears. "Too weak," growled the lion, his mane limp from the heat. But Timmy only smiled, his tiny claws gripping the bark of the great rock. "Big strength is not the only strength," he said confidently. With his mind set, Timmy wasted no time. He scampered up the tallest tree in the forest, his tiny paws barely making a sound against the dry bark. Higher and higher he climbed, feeling the wind rush past his fur as he leaped from one swaying branch to another. He had to be careful, one wrong step, and he could tumble down to the unforgiving ground below. But Timmy moved with the agility of a leaf caught in the wind, his body light and swift. At last, he reached the jagged cliffs where the Eagle King nested. The rocks were sharp, their edges worn smooth by the strong mountain winds. Timmy crouched behind a boulder and peered ahead. There it was, the mighty golden gourd, resting upon a bed of woven twigs and shimmering like the sun. Tiny droplets of water clung to its sides, whispering of the rain trapped inside. As Timmy took a cautious step forward, a massive shadow darkened the sky. A gust of wind sent loose pebbles tumbling down the cliffside. Timmy froze. The Eagle King had returned. "Who dares steal from the King of the Skies?" the Eagle King screeched, his piercing yellow eyes locking onto Timmy. His sharp beak gleamed in the sunlight, ready to strike. Thinking fast, Timmy bowed so low his tiny nose almost touched the rocky ground. "O great and mighty King," he said in his sweetest voice, "I am but a humble servant. I only wish to polish your golden gourd, so it shines like the sun. Such a treasure should gleam for all the world to admire." The Eagle King ruffled his feathers, pleased by the flattery. He stretched his wings, causing a powerful gust of wind that nearly sent Timmy rolling backward. "Very well," he said, his voice echoing like thunder. "But be quick, for I do not tolerate thieves." Timmy scurried up to the golden gourd, his heart racing. His tiny paws trembled as he pretended to polish it, rubbing the smooth surface with quick strokes. Then, with one swift bite, he gnawed through the vines that bound it shut. Whoosh! A mighty gust of water burst forth from the gourd, rising into the sky in a swirling mist. The clouds, long dry and empty, greedily drank in the moisture. A cool breeze swept across the land as the first fat raindrops tumbled from the sky. The Eagle King screeched in fury, realizing the trick too late. He flapped his wings furiously, but Timmy was already gone, leaping from rock to rock, his tiny body barely visible against the gray cliffs. By the time the first rolling thunder sounded over the forest, Timmy had reached the safety of the trees. As he climbed down, the first drops of rain splashed onto the thirsty earth. The animals, who had been waiting with hopeful eyes, felt the cool touch of water against their fur and let out cries of joy. Hooray for Timmy, they cheered as the rain fell harder, soaking the dry land. The smallest, but the bravest of all. And from that day on, whenever the rains came, the animals would tell the tale of the little squirrel who saved them all. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing animal adventures.